I understand that you may have been seeing some other people in addition to me. And the reason that I haven't provided...
Well, those are rumors. Well, maybe you should have been obligated to your wife whenever you were having an affair with me.
Ooh, wasn't expecting that much tea this morning.
Today, we're diving into a child support case where Rachel is taking her ex-husband, Terry, to court. Terry says he's willing to pay, but only under one condition. And that condition, it puts the judge in a very tough position.
Okay, Miss Canada, all right. You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I'm seeking child support and back pay from the...
Oh, how touching. Referring to him as this man. Truly a sign of deep affection and emotional maturity. Even the judge couldn't help but be impressed.
The child is now 3 years old.
3 years old.
And I have not received any child support.
In 3 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. 3 full years without a single child support payment from him. What a twist. I guess he's just been far too busy with his own life to care about someone who clearly despises him this much.
All right. Sir, is there a reason you haven't given her any child support in the past 3 years?
Yes, ma'am, there is.
What is that?
We've been discussing the paternity obligation.
Wow. 3 full years without a single child support payment from him. What a twist. I guess he's just been far too busy with his own life to care about someone who clearly despises him this much.
Under the circumstances, I don't think I was the only person having a fling with Rocky at the time that she and I had that time.
Whoa, now that's interesting. Who said she was the only one going for the jugular? Terry confessed to having a fling with Rachel, but in the process, he dragged her down with him. Excuse me.
Excuse me? Are you implying something?
Well, what I'm trying to say is that I understand that you may have been seeing some other people in addition to me. And the reason that I haven't...
Just 2 minutes into the case, and you can already see the vein popping on her forehead. And honestly, who could blame her? Those revelations are brutal. Like a direct hit to anyone battling for child support.
Well, those are rumors.
I understand that. I understand that. But you
all,
haven't complied with my request for DNA test either, and that's my key. Is that if I have an obligation, I like to make sure it is my obligation and not the obligation of some other.
Now, we can all agree Terry isn't wrong for asking what he did. At least none of his allegations hold true. But Rachel wasn't about to go down without a fight. She came right back swinging.
Well, maybe you should have been obligated to your wife whenever you were having an affair with me.
You're right about that. And honest
so
truth is
you are
that,
admitting that you're married?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, thought he could slip an affair past his wife, did he? Now he's neck deep in the ultimate mess. Cheating, a secret child, and a full-blown courtroom showdown. A true masterclass in having it all, just not the way he imagined.
I've told her that we had this fling.
You didn't tell me you were married until after.
That's correct. That's correct. I did not tell you.
I'm sorry, I won't disrupt you guys anymore.
Even the judge looked amused, like they'd seen the same tired cheating drama 100 times before. Honestly, what these two needed was a therapist, not a courtroom. Would have saved everyone the headache.
So, from my perspective, Your Honor, I certainly understand the situation. I'm not trying to be hard-hearted, so to speak, about this, but I think that there's some other questions that need to be answered before we agree on paying any kind of support, because at this point, we haven't confirmed whose child this is.
Given Judge Von Abe's track record with child support cases, this one was practically in the bag for Terry. Okay.
Okay. Well, I definitely have some questions, too, but I don't think they have anything to do with child support. It's more about you guys' backstory, but that has nothing to do.
At this rate, the judge might as well pull out some popcorn. Who knew a courtroom could double as a live soap opera?
Has this man taken a DNA test at all?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Did he sign anything at the hospital?
No, he wasn't
acknowledging that he was the father?
At this rate, the judge might as well pull out some popcorn. Who knew a courtroom could double as a live soap opera?
He does have a valid point. Before we can actually place him on child support, he either has to accept parentage, which, according to what I'm hearing, you're really not accepting it.
He's in denial about his affair and doesn't want his wife to find out.
Did Rachel really think the judge was just going to roll out the red carpet and hand her child support from Terry, while she'd been legally obligated to get a DNA test all along? If that was her expectation, she couldn't have been more wrong.
My wife knows.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
right.
knows now.
He's lying.
You told her?
I would have heard from her by now. I work with him, ma'am.
Oh. At the welding place?
I'm a receptionist there.
Receptionist there, I'm a manager.
That's how we met.
You're her direct manager. Oh, okay. Ooh, wasn't expecting that much tea this morning.
A receptionist and her manager locked in a courtroom showdown over the child from their secret affair. It's less romance, more office politics, and there's absolutely no dignity left in sight. Judge Vonda, meanwhile, seems to be enjoying every second.
He's entitled to a DNA test.
Sure.
Okay, so before we can move forward with anything in terms of child support, looking at your financial documents you provided, he first needs to get a DNA test.
Called it. Judge Vonda stayed rooted in logic. No wild claims, no theatrics. A DNA test will settle this once and for all.
If he's not the father, you are more than welcome to bring back as many people as necessary. I'm not implying by any means that what he's saying is true.
Right, he's
but
definitely
if he's
the
not
father.
the father, you can bring back as many people as necessary to get DNA testing, and we actually find the father and place him on.
Well, at least she's got backup plans. And just to be clear, we're not suggesting anything Judge Vonda isn't. Maybe she's telling the truth. Maybe she's not. Well,
I know who it is, so that's not necessary, but thank you.
Okay. Is there anything further?
Your Honor, can we get your assistance in having this thing compelled so that we can get this DNA testing done expeditiously?
Oh yeah, most.
judging by how quickly he pushed things forward, he must have been pretty convinced those rumors were true.
And it will be done through the Attorney General's office.
Okay.
Because they are actually on site in the courtroom, and it will be in the courthouse rather. And it will be much easier and free to you all to go ahead and use their resource.
Who would have thought? Almost like checking paternity before demanding child support just makes basic sense.
Rocky,
You're welcome.
if I have obligations here, I'll stand behind them.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge Von Abe made the right call. Terry went through with a DNA test to settle things once and for all, and the results came back in his favor. He wasn't the father. Tough luck for Rachel, who'll now have to find someone else to prey on.